What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Gutter to Glory. It's your boy, JK. Episode 20. I think this might be 20. I can't count. I just recorded one not too long ago and completely forgot what it was. I'm loving this series. I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And if you are, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, so spread the word. Lost to Kentucky last time out, 27-24. We gave up a touchdown with 1 second left. The defense really has been letting me down. Pretty frustrated, honestly. Need the defense to turn it around a little bit to get us going. This video, it'll be UTEP, Louisiana Tech, and Rice. I think we're going to play that Rice game. Or we'll play Louisiana Tech. I've played Rice a couple times already. We'll switch it up. We'll play, I don't even know what their team name is, but we got Louisiana Tech, regardless. Quick look at the recruiting board. We're on the lead in Willie Kirk. We haven't had our visit yet. That's next week. I think this is week 10. So that'll be a big visit. Hopefully we can secure him. Jamar Joseph, we're in a tough battle. Falling behind a little bit, but we're trying our best. We have our visit next week. Also, athlete Jonathan Fuller in a tough battle with the Raging Cajuns. Recruiting is not easy. Seth Luttrell, not a great recruiting coach. We're doing our best though. Trying our best. Andrew Ivy, it's all we can do. We can only offer 500 points. Other schools can offer 700, and a lot of them we're recruiting against can. So our top 6 are all recruiting battles right now. Steve Nunez we're pulling away from on. Jeff Tucker we're starting to pull away on. So some big name guys we're pulling away on, but all the key guys, the grit guys that we're going to need, we're struggling to get. Charles Gibson we're 890 behind A&M. We might just back out of that one. No harm, no foul. We got in the game late. James Chavez we're probably going to have to get out on, just for the simple fact of Michigan decided they wanted to recruit. I don't know. We'll give it a week or so. Dallas Thompson, we're in the game for. These 2 receivers, we can try. I don't see why not. And then a couple of tight ends down here at the bottom that we really need. So I'm going to get this straightened out. We only have 1 commit, and it's week like 11. So got to make some stuff start happening here soon. All right, so looking at UTEP. Their rush offense is number 11 in the nation. Ours is number 2. We just got gashed by Kentucky, so that's not looking good. We're going to need a big game for Chris Mitchell. We can't afford a conference loss here. Like, absolutely cannot. We already lost to Western Kentucky, which is a killer. Our 3 losses are all by less than 3 points. So, I mean, we're that close to just being undefeated. In all reality, this team's, when it's clicking, but kind of the inconsistencies of it being a mix of youth and the leadership not being the greatest. The seniors need to step it up. Hopefully we can do that here towards the end of the year. Seth Luttrell's not helping us out at all. Thanks, coach. We're level 13, so in all actuality we'd probably be doing about the same, but well, maybe 36. Yeah, we'd probably be doing a little bit better. We'd be in a better situation. So hopefully the higher ups at North Texas can kind of see what we're doing here and start to understand that it's almost our time to step in. But we're gonna sim this UTEP game. Hopefully come away with a dub. Move to 4-3 and 2-1 in conference. 3-1 in conference. We beat Charlotte last video, and just keep moving up. That's all we gotta do is keep moving. Alright, well, that's what we needed. Picked up a big win over UTEP, 49-21. We jumped out to an early lead. Did not look back. How about 404 yards through the air? Chris Mitchell was humming. Yikes. Bad day for Longino? I don't know. Don't matter. 9 for 29. They just could not get anything going. Chris Mitchell, 19-33, 404, 4 touchdowns, the 2 picks. Not great, but we'll live with it. Oscar Attaway, only 11 carries for 68 yards, but the 2 touchdowns is nice. And and a whole host of people. Ward 79 yards, Attaway 77 yards, McBride 113 yards, Gums 96 yards, Gaither 1 catch and a touchdown. So huge performance there. Now a team that we have struggled to beat, Louisiana Tech. This is our matchup this game. Still the number 2 rushing defense in the nation. Our pass offense is number 10 in the nation, number 4 scoring offense in the nation. I'm looking forward to it. I'll straighten out the recruiting board, set some visits, week 10. Let's get it. All right, so here we go. It is finally time. Coming off a 404 passing yard week, Chris Mitchell and the Mean Green look to take on Louisiana Tech in what could be a barn burner if it's anything like the Western Kentucky game. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully our defense steps up. But time to find out who's got what in this matchup of East versus West. Well, here we go. Taking on the Bulldogs. Betting on heads. Rice also 1 loss in the West. So that's our competition. We play them next week. But we can't look past this Bulldogs team this week. We're going to take the ball first and get it started. 4-3, not... It's more deceiving than you would think, as Chris Mitchell will pick up 4. But our 4-3 record is very deceiving. 3 losses, all by less than 3 points. 2 3-point losses to Kentucky and Florida, and a 2-point loss, obviously, to Western Kentucky and the Hilltoppers. Leaving kind of a sour taste in my mouth as a coach. But hopefully we can just keep taking care of what we can control as Attaway gets stuffed for a no gain and we have an early 3rd down. But we have to control what we can control, and that's kind of the goal this week. Go out here, get a nice solid win, and get us into next week where it's going to be a money-making kind of day. We're going to have to step up. Mitchell, big play, 13-yard pickup. Keeps the drive going. Good catch by Gaither. Man, he is going to be a big play threat here in a year or two. Just went up and get that one. First completion on the day for Mitchell. And McBride, sure hands the drop. Mitchell's really turned it up last week. I'm excited to see if he can continue that level of play. I want to see the completion percentage go up, but the wins are the most important part. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters, is if we can keep winning. As we're going to bomb one deep to Trevion Brown, and there it is. 46-yard touchdown, and we're on the board first. Big play from the senior. Defense got to stop. I really was not expecting that. Trevion Brown just flies open as Attaway will pick up 3. Tough sledding here early on the ground. Wow, how about Trevion Brown getting himself open? And after the big play last drive, we find ourselves in a difficult situation. Attaway opens himself right up, runs over a corner, and picks up a 20-yard reception for a 1st down. Attaway, at times, he's really been like the straw that stirs the offensive drink. I wonder if they're bringing heat again, not only 4. Oh my God, that's a fumble? I mean, that's fine. We'll take the whatever we got, 4 yards, but Attaway has been struggling at times. Oh, good job by Snyder. He gave up the sack and then made up for it. 3rd and 6. Attaway, but yeah, Attaway at times has been the straw that stirs the drink, but it looks like, obviously, as we go throughout the season, Chris Mitchell has stepped it up big time as Gaither open for a big connection. And again, that's a guy, we talked about it, that's a guy next year, Clayton Gaither, Nick Newton, he was lined up to his left in that 5-wide set. Those are guys that are really going to just continue to open this offense up with how well they run routes and their talent level. Last snap of the 1st quarter. Waited till the last second. McBride, he's going to get in the end zone, and we're going to lead 13-0 at the end of 1. Successful 1st quarter. Chris Mitchell, 5 of 6, 113. Balling out right now. I don't know what the defense was doing exactly, but I'll take it. Well, 3 big plays, and they ended up in the end zone. We're going to run out of time here. Good throw on the run. Wow. Wow. That was a great play by the corner. I thought I could zip it in there. Well, and just like that, we let them right back into it. I just am blown away that this keeps happening. Oh my goodness, and now a fumble. Thankfully, McBride lands on it, but my God, what are we doing? What is happening? Well, they ended up reversing it. They said Attaway was down, so it's 2nd and 2. Really confusing turn of events there, but we're going to pick up the first down. Gums, 5-yard pickup. What the heck is going on? The interceptions are frustrating. Like, some of them I just don't understand, like, what happened. Chris Mitchell's got a big hole, just weaving his way past defenders, breaks a tackle, and picks up 13. This offense is miles different than the one that we inherited when we got here. As we're going to find Attaway down the middle. He has a chance! And just like that, jump back out in front with 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Showing this some of the explosiveness. And not quite sure how we got it, but we end up with the ball again. Just under 1 minute left in the half. Marquise Gums. Oh, gotta hang on to that, man. Come on. 1st and 10 inside the 15. Have a chance to score again. Just cannot turn the ball over. That's the last thing we can do here. Play it safe, hit McBride, and pick up 9 or 10. 2:02 from Mitchell in the first half, minus the interception. Balling out. Attaway, first down, almost in the end zone. 14 seconds left. We'll hurry it up. Try and punch it in. What a huge change, though. Went from... I don't know what is going on here, but... Oh, man, we blew that. Alright, burnt a timeout. 8 seconds left in the half on the doorstep. We can't leave it here, and we're not gonna. Richard Martin, 3-yard touchdown. Walks it in. And we lead 27-14, hopefully 28-14 after the extra point. Going to the half. Defense is starting to turn it up a little bit. They've gotten a couple of stops here. So let's see if we can take advantage. I should have gunned that one. Brown can't hang on to the tip. Well, third and 23. We were 3 for 3 on 3rd downs. I don't see that continuing. So we're going to gun one. Clayton Gaither's wide open. Wow. Okay, then. 55-yard pickup on 3rd and 23. I figured that ball was going to go into the ground. Good pickup. Let's go. We're down in the red zone. Obviously, I understand I'm very lucky for this drive to keep going, but we're going to try and make the most of it. Oscar Attaway picks up 6 on a very interesting route running the ball. To Trevion Brown, great route and a touchdown. We now lead 35-14. Great route by Brown. I was figuring I was going to have to check it down to Gaither on the drag, but he opened it up. Another stop. It's starting to get ugly. Defenses finally decided to show up. Just an awkward play there. I appreciate you coming back to the ball to catch it. That was very nice. Nick Newton over the middle. Great catch. The 2 freshmen again. They're just making plays. It's little things like that. Like, it's just a nice catch by Newton over the middle. But it's those things right there that are like, got me excited for next season as Mitchell breaks a big one. Gums picks up the downfield block. That's going to be 6. Touchdown, Chris Mitchell. A rushing touchdown to go along with 4 passing touchdowns. He's having a day. And now I wonder when we're going to see the backups. Mitchell going crazy. Gonna dump it off to Oscar for a 5-yard pickup. But the freshman class, they've made some big plays. And I mean, Gaither had the, 55-yard reception on 3rd and 23, and I understand that wasn't really him getting open and burning the defense, but he's still got to secure the catch. He could have dropped that one, as Mitchell's going to have to step up and make a play again, but we'll just skirt out of bounds. But again, Newton, he makes a nice catch over the middle, a play that a lot of freshmen drop. So, I mean, very promising future, and then this guy obviously just making plays. 42-14 at the beginning of the 4th. I imagine that the day is almost done for quite a few of our guys at the end of this drive, if we can punch it in, as Ward drops the easy one. On the slant, took a hit, not too mad about it. Oh, steamrolled. Attaway, can he get there? He can. 30-yard touchdown on the counter. And when it rains, it pours. Louisiana Tech, the Bulldogs getting crushed. I don't even know who's going to be out here. Oh, it's Kyle Woods. So we have the backups out here now. And Kyle Woods going deep. Oh, my. Clayton Gaither. This is what I'm talking about. Gaither breaking tackles all the way to the end zone. Wow. Yeah. 78-yard bomb. Big playability. Let's go. That's what we're looking forward to right there. Yeah, we're going to reel it in a little bit. Up 55-21. We're going to chill out. There's Richard Martin. Big hole. Oh, he got lit up. But, I mean, there you go. That's a prime example of why I'm so excited for this recruiting class to... I lost the play I wanted to run. But that's why I'm so excited for these freshman receivers to get a chance. Newton and Gaither, I mean, you just saw there, Clayton Gaither, big playability. Richard Martin, if he can stay on his feet, breaking tackles, he might score to the end zone. 32 yards, even the twos are putting it on him. All the talent in the world right now leading us. 31 seconds left in the game, 62-21. As Martin will run it one last time. That should do it. 5 carries for 50 yards. Wow. Should run the clock out. And that is it. 62-21 blowout. I was not expecting that. Explosion from us. Some pretty monster numbers put up. 16-22 for Chris Mitchell's, 310, 4 touchdowns. Ignore the pick, sacked twice, fumbled twice, I think, on both of them. But how about the freshman redshirt Kyle Woods? 1 for 1, 78 yards and a tutty. Absolute bomb. Freshman to freshman connection. Oscar Attaway had 83 yards. Chris Mitchell had 94, aided by the big 53-yard touchdown run. And Richard Martin picked up 50, averaging 10 per carry with 2 touchdowns. All in all, really good day on the ground. I mean, really just offensive line was paving the way for a great run game. Clayton Gaither. Oh my gosh. 5 receptions, 176 yards and a touchdown, and we're going to see a lot of that next year. I think that's the direction this offense is trending in, is just huge games from our receivers. Oscar Attaway had 4 catches for 87 yards. DeTrevion Brown had 3 catches for 61. McBride 3 for 37 and a touchdown. All the top guys with tutties. I mean, just incredible game from the fellas at the receiver core. Ward, no catches and a drop, but I mean, the future's bright. Newton, 1 catch, 22 yards, but Clayton Gaither, 5 catches, 176. That's a huge, huge performance. A couple of upsets in the games around the country. Oregon takes down USC, and then Arkansas blows out Auburn, really, 42-28. Huge win for the Razorbacks. But also a huge win for us, 62-21. I can believe it. This is what this offense should have been doing the whole year. Incredible numbers. We missed an extra point at some point. Probably on the one where I said we're going to make the extra point, and then we didn't. Oh, and I didn't say anything about that. That was the bomb from Woods to Gaither. Yeah, what a game. Clayton Gaither. Yeah, one of the best recruits, I think, so far, besides maybe Chris Mitchell, the best recruit we've pulled in, it's looking like. 5-3 versus 5-3 Rice. They're 4-1, we're 3-1. We need a win. I mean, it needs to happen. Number 1 rushing defense in the nation. Number 24 total defense. Our passing defense is atrocious. If it was any better, we would be much, much higher. But the number 1 scoring offense in the nation, number 7 total offense, the 8th best passing offense. We're going to have to make it happen against Rice. This is for the Western Crown, honestly. At this point, that's what it feels like. As we'll take a quick peek at the conference standings. 4-1, they're 3-1. It feels like the winner of this game will make it out, you know. We have to look at the top 25 polls. I just saw something nuts. Utah is now number 1. Ohio State's 2. This is the college football playoff ranking. Screw that thing. We want the coaches ranking. Utah, number 1. Clemson, no longer. Northern Illinois continues their winning ways also. Obviously didn't play last week. But Clemson falls to 15 after the loss. That's huge. Huge for the teams up top. Whole bunch of new teams now ranked. FIU, Miami, Maryland, Syracuse, and Kansas. USC drops to 25. Who else received votes? Not us. Fair enough. Auburn, Arkansas State, Memphis, Arizona, and UNC all drop out. Wow, that's a busy week for the rankings crew. Whew. Clemson lost. That is insane. Jay Ducker finally into the lead for the Heisman. EJ Smith up there also balling out. Crazy. I'm going to set the recruiting board. We'll talk real quick, and then we'll launch into this Rice game. Hopefully another dub. It's what we need right now. I'll get the recruiting board, and I'll be back in a second. All right, here we go. This is the game. This is the game we need to win. If we lose this one, our season... Quite frankly, our season could be over. And we're only in week 11. Got a lot of visits this week against a team that we can beat. We have beat in the past. Our chance at coming out of the West for the Conference USA Championship game on the line right here as we take on the Rice Owls in what is probably going to be a very high-scoring affair if I had to guess. Well, let's find out what's going to happen. Huge week. Looking at the recruits that have committed: Willie Kirk, Jason Arnold, Steve Nunez. Wow, good lord. Andrew Ivy, big time commits. We needed those guys. 3 straight wins. We got a conference player of the week. We put up 56 in the win. Wow, just wow. We almost blew it again. Led 21-6 at the end of the first half, or at the end of the first quarter. Had put up 35 in the first half. This offense is explosive when it wants to be, but the defense just letting us down. And we had to put up 21 in the fourth to pick up the win. 396 yards through the air, 211 on the ground. We gave up 250 again. Defense needs to step it up. Our defensive coordinator has to be better. I think we threw 2 picks. Yeah, Chris Mitchell. 2 INTs, but 6 passing touchdowns to go along with 396 yards, 71% completion percentage. This is the Chris Mitchell I think we're going to see the rest of his time in North Texas. Oscar Attaway, 96 yards carrying. Mitchell, 81 yards on the ground. Martin and Attaway had touchdowns. Steve McBride had 146 yards through the air. Gaither, another game with 2 catches and 16 yards. Damon Ward Jr. with 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. Vicarious Gums, 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. But McBride stepping it up when we needed him most. Now we just need the defense to step up. But that is how we are going to end this one. Next we have UAB. And yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a blowout. But I'm not going to say anything yet because we beat UAB when they were undefeated a couple times. So that'll start off next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe and spread the word so we can get more people watching this thing. I love doing it. It has been a blast. I know the gameplay is not the best because I suck with the sticks, but it is what it is. And we're moving up. Hopefully, the rumors that Seth Luttrell is looking to move up to a bigger conference are true. And you know who North Texas is setting their sights on for the head coaching position? The one and only